Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back once again for another Walking Dead video for the ones who live. We are wrapping things up. We are getting towards this last episode of something that we never thought would get here, but it is here, and there's a lot of anxiety pretty much surrounded on this last episode concerning our characters, concerning whether or not we're going to get a second season, just general what the hell is going on kind of set of mind as far as the show is concerned, because they've been pretty secretive about it and the way they're promoting it as far as being the finale and not the series or the season. But that just could be, just a coincidence. That's the way they're promoting it. But in this video, I wanted to cover the possibility of more cameos. Could we see additional cameos in this last episode? And there's probably a couple different scenarios where we could. And as far as who that involves, I wanted to cover that too. But before we get into the video, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you like Walking Dead content just like this. I am posting almost daily now. So anyways, with that out of the way, let's jump into the video. As far as cameos are concerned, I really think that the possibility is there that we could see at least one or two more cameos, especially depending on the context and how they do it. And one of the characters that I really think is, at least it would make sense, it would be kind of an opportune thing, is we could see Carl come back as maybe a hallucination, or kind of touching on the fact that Rick says that he forgot what he looked like in his dreams and he couldn't see him anymore, but now that he remembers, maybe Carl visits him and they have a conversation about what's going on. And I think it would be a really tasteful and touching way that they could bring back Chandler Riggs for the Walking Dead world, because we all know that he pretty much got cheated out of this world, and it was a big backlash as far as when he left The Walking Dead and the circumstances surrounding it. So I think that would be kind of a way to redeem that a little bit. And I just think it would be cool to see him back in this, and maybe have him in where he is completely fine. He has both of his eyes. He's just kind of in this heavenly kind of state where he could talk to Rick and kind of talk him through whatever he's going through right now, whatever he's afraid of, and just this and that. And I think it would be really good to see him back in this, and just to see them on screen together too. I think that would be great to see Andy and Chandler back on screen, because we know that they came to mean a lot to each other during the production of this show. And it was, from what I understand, part of the reason that Andy left in the first place, because he wasn't happy about the decision that was made to get rid of his on-screen son. But anyways, that's just one of them that I would like to see, and I think it would be a really awesome thing to do just for the character and for the actor itself. But moving on to what I believe would be another good cameo is maybe the return of Father Gabriel and maybe even Aaron, where we see them in an after credits kind of thing, where if they do in fact continue this story and we get a second season, see them either approaching or leaving Alexandria after it's been attacked, because we know that the sets of the Alexandria safe zone have since been torn down. It's been a couple of years now, but we have to wonder too, with the fact that they knew they were doing this show and the fact that the walls were coming down and all that, could they have possibly filmed additional scenes before those walls came down? I would like to think so. It would have been the smart thing to do, especially if they knew they wanted to possibly even involve the community again, because it is a living community. It's a very nice area. I have had the chance to visit down there. I was actually down there, I want to say the last few months they were filming. Unfortunately, I didn't see anything. I just saw production trucks and everything going in and out of the gates, and they were still heavily guarded and whatnot. But I think that would have been the smart thing to do if they wanted to revisit this and kind of show it in a state of destruction, if we do in fact get the CRM that's going to be attacking all these communities. Because I think part of that briefing, part of that presentation that we see in the finale trailer, I think that we're going to see a map of known communities. And I kind of think this goes on par with the fact that even though Rick and Michonne are going back for this file that Jadis left behind, I want to believe, and I think it's a definite possibility, Bill already knows. He already knows about that community and several others. And I think it's going to play a part in the finale, and just I really think we're going to see a side of him that confirms the villain that we all know he is, because we've not seen much of it. But anyways, moving back to the cameos, along with Gabriel and Aaron being an after credits thing like I described, another good after credits thing, and this could be not something that they need to actually have the actor present for, is the return of Morgan. Either maybe just a quick cameo as far as him actually being on screen, coming upon Alexandria again, where it's in complete destruction or it's just about to be attacked or whatever, or The far more likely, if they did a Morgan thing, is we see in the trailer where Rick has this radio, and this is probably what he's using to keep in contact with Michonne as they're trying to do whatever they're doing as far as setting up charges or whatever to spark whatever war I think is coming, that maybe he loses this radio or sets it aside or whatever, and then we hear that message from Morgan. I think that would also be kind of a good little sneaky cameo that they could put in there to kind of further push this story forward and tease us with the possibility of a second season. And as far as kind of quick cameos, maybe voiceover or on screen, we could possibly, hopefully, see maybe Judith at the radio. She hears a message from Rick, or she calls out looking to see if she can find her mom, because we know that they kept in contact as much as they could just to let each other know that they're okay. Maybe at some points, if we actually do get what we want as far as Rick and Michonne both making it out alive, getting back to the Alexandria area, and then we hear Judith's voice come over the radio. And one final cameo, however unlikely, would kind of be cool, but we could live without, would be if someone from the Fear world came over and we just got a quick cameo of them maybe making their way into that particular area, because we all know that they went their separate ways at the end of Fear. And I know a cameo like that is far less likely, simply because the show became quite the dumpster fire and just unwatchable there towards the end of it. But that's just a quick little video I wanted to do as far as possible cameos. I know the chances of us getting them are probably pretty slim. I know as far as anything like that is just going to be, I believe, certain flashback scenes between Rick and Michonne, just showing them on their journey. And that's the part that kind of worries me too, is that they're going to do that as one of them is dying. And that would be the dumbest thing ever. And I know it's probably unwarranted and everything, but there is a lot of fear out there that we're going to lose Michonne. And I think that would do probably irreparable damage to The Walking Dead, where a lot of people would probably walk away, but that's just me. But again, just my opinions and my hopes, I guess, for the final episode, and hopefully what we could see is an announcement for a second season. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Help me make that push to 1,000 subscribers. It would mean the world to me. So until next time, guys, take care. Bye.